Welcome to Pod Apostle. Help us. So this is a Eucharistic foreshadowing in this gospel. I think you should all recognize that. I hope that you don't need me to tell you that. So, he took the loaves, he blessed, broke, and gave. Same verbs that he'll use at the Last Supper. Okay, so Eucharistic, 12 wicker baskets, 12 apostles, leftover bread's going to be used again. Okay, but I want to highlight the other kind of thing that I hope you're already, it already speaks to you, the gospel, without me pointing it out. Give them something yourselves. Did you hear that? Did the question may be posed, does Jesus need the apostles to do anything, really? Can't he do everything himself? But he calls on us to give what we have. And it's very easy for us, and I'm guilty of this, and I have confessed this to you all, of just telling God, you do something, do something, do something. And, and hearing that interior voice say, you do something. And here it is, you do something. So let me say to you, are there problems in this world? Are you here praying about them? Good. Do something. I don't know what to do. Do what you can. What good are 5 loaves and 2 fish for so many? What good is that little tiny nothingness that I have for the problems of the world? Do something. And so we hear that call to do something. Do something. And we ask God to guide us in what to do. Very famous passage in the first reading today. In this way, let me see. Whoever is without love does not know God, for God is love. Y'all have all heard that before, right? God is love. This is love, not that we have loved God, but that God has loved us. Think about that for a minute. It is impossible for you to love God without God loving you first. Impossible. You're not capable of it. The love that is spoken of in the gospel today is called a theological virtue. It's one of the virtues that must be infused into us by God. We can't generate these in ourselves. They're beyond us. Faith, hope, and love, right? Now, there are virtues that we are capable of in our nature. Temperance, prudence, justice, courage, those we call the cardinal virtues. The pagans can have cardinal virtues. But without the love of God being poured into us, we can't love. And when we recognize the lovelessness that is in us, right? Then we have to call out to God to ask Him to humble ourselves for them, that they would be infused into us. My brothers and sisters, it's not that we have loved God. It's that God has loved us. And He sent His Son as expiation for our sins. We can't really do God any favors. It's all His initiative to start with, right? So we don't have to do anything, right? Let's get back to the gospel now, okay? No, we do. We have to give what we have, as little as it may be. And so we hear Jesus say, give them something yourselves. All that we have comes from God to begin with.